The man smashed his own hands with stones, smearing blood around his eyes. Then, offering his flesh as sacrifice, he made a pact with the rats. If he could avenge his son, he would trade his own body. Next, he burned his son's corpse, using the flames to scatter powdered poison. Rats craved this scent, while humans who inhaled it fell into a stupor. Jack scooped up the white powder and spread it evenly across his face. This powder repelled rats. Once applied, no rodent would bite him. After completing these tasks, Jack blew his magic flute once more, luring the driven away rats back to the village. His revenge had officially begun. The villagers, already incapacitated by the inhaled anesthetic, lay motionless. Lifting the blankets, their legs had been devoured by rats. The starving rodents swarmed the village, gnawing through windows and attacking the villagers in their desperate hunger. When the village chief's son saw the thousands of rats, he froze in terror. He rushed to the cat cage, grabbed a cat, and tried to scare off the rats with it. But the cat grew frightened too. It swiped back instantly, scratching the man's face. The man accidentally bumped his head on the cage top and passed out. The door swung open. The rats surged in. Thousands instantly engulfed him. The village chief heard the commotion. He stepped outside only to see a dense swarm of rats. He rushed back inside. He opened the cupboard and found this military uniform hidden inside. It was obvious. The village chief was the real spy. He brandished a torch and swung his military sword, constantly fending off the rats. Suddenly, a villager covered in rats begged for help. Unexpectedly, the village chief slashed him down. Finally, he turned to search for his son. But along the way, he encountered either corpses lying on the ground or people struggling for their lives. He couldn't understand why the rats had returned overnight and why they were so savage. Just then, Jack appeared. He seemed like a messenger from hell. Only then did the village chief realize Jack was behind it all. The village chief tried to flee, but with rats everywhere, where could he run? Terrified, he dropped the torch and scrambled onto the swing in panic. Thinking he was safe for now, Jack began playing his flute once more. The rats, filled with strength, scrambled upward. The rope, unable to bear the village chief's weight, snapped instantly. He fell heavily to the ground. A swarm of rats instantly swarmed over him. By dawn, only a pool of blood remained on the ground. All the adults in the village had vanished. Only a group of children searching for their parents remained. Then the flute music sounded once more. Unable to find their adults, the children followed the melody. Jack disguised himself as a jester playing music, luring them step by step. The flute seemed to hold some magic, guiding the children one by one into a stone cave. Once all the children were inside, he blocked the entrance with rocks. No one knew what horrors awaited them within.